The hum of neon painted the night in hues of pink and green, a radiant glow that spilled from the open door of the Electric Orchid, the newest spot on Westline Drive that catered to anyone who dared to defy the black and white of the city's dreary palette. Inside, bodies swayed to pulsating synth beats, a symphony of souls yearning for connection, understanding, something more than their daily masquerades. Jessie, with eyes the colour of storm-washed skies and a heart scarred from one too many goodbyes, leaned against the polished bar. The bartender, a lithe figure with starlight hair and a knowing smile, slid a glass of something strong and amber towards Jessie. "You look like someone on the verge of a new chapter," the bartender said. A tag on their shirt declared them as Alex. "Or the end of an old one," Jessie replied, the corners of their lips tipping upwards just slightly. Alex's laugh was a melody over the throb of the music. "Then here's to new beginnings and bold endings," they toasted, their own drink in hand. Jessie nodded, the warmth from the drink unfurling slowly within them. Amid the throng of the dance floor, under swirling lights that cast everyone in a fairy tale guise, Jessie's eyes met another's. The stranger had hair like twilight and moved with a grace that turned the chaotic dance into poetry. Compelled by a force they couldn't understand, Jessie found themselves drawn into the dance, orbiting closer to this enigmatic figure. "What's your name?" Jessie asked, as they finally came face to face with the stranger, the music creating a bubble around them that dimmed the outside world. "Casey," the stranger replied, their voice a murmur lost and then found again in the beat of the music. The night rushed forward like a tide. Jessie and Casey talked, laughed, and danced until the songs turned to soft whispers and the neon began to flicker sleepily. They shared stories tucked away in the corners of their hearts, tales of dreams painted in shades too bold for the daylight, and shadows that clung a little too tightly. As dawn hinted at the horizon, turning the night's ink into a watercolor wash, Casey slipped a piece of paper into Jessie's hand. "Call me sometime, if you want to continue this chat in the daylight," they said, a playful seriousness in their tone. Jessie watched Casey disappear into the gathering light, the slip of paper burning a hole in their pocket. They thought about beginnings, endings, and all the moments in between. On that paper was a chance, a whisper of something bright, like the first stroke of sunrise against the dark. The Electric Orchid emptied, its patrons spilling out into the morning, the magic of the night sealing away with their goodbyes and lingering glances. Jessie stood outside, the city slowly waking around them, and smiled. In the depths of their pocket, folded neatly by intention, was the promise of a story yet to be told, a hope coloured like neon in the endless possibility of daylight.